Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this lesson, we are going to learn about al-mubtadأ والخبر, the subject and the predicate. So this mubtada and also al-khabar are the two important components in a sentence, and to be specific, in a jumla al-ismiyah. To refresh what you have learned earlier, there are two types of sentences, jumlatan, two types of sentences. The first is called al-jumlatul ismiyah, or the nominal sentence, the sentence that starts with an ism, with a noun. And another one is al-jumlatul fi'liyah, or the verbal sentence, the sentence that starts with a fi'l or a verb. So in this lesson, it is about al-jumlatul ismiyah. If you look at all the examples that we have here, all of the examples start with an ism. So Muhammad, Az-Zahra, Ar-Rajulan. So these are all ism or asma. Okay, they are all noun. So to write a jumla ismiyah, you need these two components. First, what we call as the mubtada, or the subject, and second, what we call as the khabar. This lesson is divided into two parts. So this is the first part, where we are going to learn about al-mubtada and al-khabar and related grammatical rules for both mubtada and al-khabar. Let us look at the examples, the sentences. Al-jumlatul ula, Muhammadun mu'addabun. Muhammad is polite. So in this sentence, we are talking about Muhammad. So that is our subject, or here we call it our mubtada. Okay, so the sentence is about Muhammad. So Muhammad is the mubtada. So what about Muhammad? Okay, so Muhammad is mu'addab. Muhammad is polite. So in English, we use the verb to be is or are, but in Arabic, we don't use there is no word for is or are. So you just say Muhammad is what? Muhammad is mu'addab. And mu'addab here is the word that explains about Muhammad. So this is what we call as the al-khabar, or the predicate. So this is a complete sentence where you have al-mubtada and al-khabar. Al-jumlatu thaniya, az-zahratu jamilatun. Az-zahra, the flower. So this is also our mubtada. We talk about the flower. So what about the flower? Oh, the flower is jamila. Az-zahra is beautiful. So the word jamila is the predicate, or what we call as the khabar. So you have az-zahra as the mubtada, jamila as the khabar. The next jumla, ar-rajulani mahirani. Ar-rajulani, the two men. Mahiran, they are experts. The two men are experts. So the mubtada in this jumla is ar-rajulani, because we are talking about these two men. So what about the two men? Mahiran, they are experts. So the word mahirani is the al-khabar, or is the predicate. ثلاثة, الطالبتان نشيطتان. الطالبتان, the two female students. So this is our mubtada. So what about them? Nashitatan, they are active. The word nashitatan bima'na active. So al-talibatan is the mubtada, and nashitatani is the khabar. Arba'a, al-mudarrisuna mukhlisuna. Al-mudarrisuna, the teachers, the male teachers. Okay, so this is our mubtada, our subject. So what about those mudarrisun? So they are mukhlisun, they are sincere. For the word mukhlisun is al-khabar, or the predicate for the sentence. Khamsa, al-mudarrisatu mukhlisatun. Al-mudarrisatu, the teachers, but this is for female teachers. And this is the mubtada, your subject. So what about them? They are mukhlisatun. They are sincere. The word mukhlisat is sincere. So mukhlisat is the khabar. And the last jumlah, al-kutubu mufidatun. Al-kutub, the books. So what about them? What about the books? Mufidatun. So they are useful or they are beneficial. Al-kutubu mufidatun. Al-kutub is the mubtada, al-mufida, and the word mufida is the khabar. And as what we have seen in all of these sentences, in order to write a jumla al-ismiyah, to write a nominal sentence, you need to have two components. First is the mubtada and the second is the khabar.